I'm Allendale's Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin with a look at your midday weather update. Latest check of the surface analysis across the middle of the country at this point shows a strong low lifting out of the eastern Corn Belt. The low is near South Bend, Indiana, headed toward Detroit. The heaviest rainfall that we've seen with this frontal complex is now done. However, we're still going to be seeing some wraparound moisture coming through places like Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, northern Illinois, and some of that will be rain changing over to or ending as some snow. Cold air is pushing in. Now, we're not going to be seeing this cold air mass initially be nearly as impressive as what we saw last week or 2 weeks ago, but we are going to be seeing overall this move come to a much colder atmosphere out there. And what this means is we're going to have to get rid of our thought process about mild air. That's the talk everybody had last week was, oh, how mild it's going to be. Well, you get to Thanksgiving, and that mild air just isn't there. As a matter of fact, as we go into the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, looking at a serious area of low pressure lifting north, about a week and a half ago, we were concerned maybe this would come through the Corn Belt and cause some travel problems for Thanksgiving. Now it looks like it's going to be an East Coast thing. This was definitely a tweak that we saw in the models over the weekend. However, I'm looking at a secondary low coming into parts of Missouri, western Kentucky, southern Illinois as we go through Wednesday midday. And I think as that thing lifts to the northeast, we're going to have to pay attention and see if we get any kind of serious precipitation coming out of that. I'd watch for some light snow across the heart of the Corn Belt as we go from Wednesday into Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. By Thursday night, the end of Thanksgiving, we're going to be seeing a strong Arctic high settle in, so temperatures going back below normal, and we're going to be seeing this Arctic high hold for about a day to day and a half or so on into Saturday, and then we'll start to see things ease a little bit. This will set up the stage for probably a couple of Clipper-like systems that move from central Canada across the Great Lakes, so I'm going to keep an eye out for scattered light snow showers in the forecast through the weekend into early next week. This will be followed by another Arctic high. Not super impressive at this point, but it does keep cool air top of mind. This is not a forecast pattern that says we see above normal temperatures. It's one that actually produces below normal temperatures. Good front coming through the nation as we go from the 4th into the 5th. This is one we've been talking about for a while. Still like this one to have anywhere from a quarter to about an inch and a quarter's worth of precipitation. Right now, it still looks like a lot of it wants to be rain. If the cold air can come any sooner, we will have to be concerned about snow, but we'll just have to see how it goes. It's moisture nonetheless. Then we see a good batch of moisture coming out of the Gulf Coast area, lifting up across the lower delta and then the southeast. That one misses most of the Corn Belt, but will probably turn into another major event for places like the East Coast. Cool air settles in as we go into the longer term. From the 8th right on through the 12th into the 13th, we have a nice push of very cold air. As a matter of fact, I'm looking for this air mass during that time frame to maybe equal what we saw a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So we're going to be looking at that bitter cold air. Great Lakes area is definitely going to be seeing that with snow. And we're going to be seeing several Clipper-like waves come through then from around the 10th through the 15th. So that'll keep some snow in that cool air mass. And that means this pattern, as it goes active, looks like it wants to stay active for the longer haul. Other than that, we don't see anything of any major consequence here across the country. Down in South America, honestly, despite what we heard some rumblings about late on Friday about Argentina concerns, really, I've got no concerns in South America. Still have a couple of fronts that are going to be coming through here in the next week and a half in Argentina. Brazil looking good. Southern Brazil is okay. Yeah, honestly, I guess I am not on any bandwagon at all in creating problems in South America. To me, crop development there looks fantastic in the weeks ahead. I'm even seeing temperatures back off and stay normal to maybe slightly above, but it's not like we have any of that oppressive heat coming anytime soon. So that's what we've got in your midday forecast update. If you've got any questions on the weather, give us a call at Allendale. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin.